What a great question. So what I would tell you is that yes, the answer is yes. Your turbo is too big for stock injectors, and you also don't have tuning, it doesn't sound like, to overcome it, but you can only do so much in tuning anyway. So there's four options. Option 1, do nothing. Option 2, change the turbo. Option 3, change the tuning. Option 4, change the injectors. So change the fueling parameters. But these things have to be work nicely together, and if they don't, what's going to happen is you're going to have incredibly high exhaust gas temperatures because you're burning too rich. So you're wasting fuel and you're wasting power. And there's not a whole lot you can do, even rolling into it. It's just not going to get over this notion that wheel can only spin as fast as it can spin, because recognize this is a turbocharger, it's not a supercharger. So it gets its oomph off of exhaust gases, not off of a serpentine belt. As a result, it's only going to spin as fast as the gases allow. And so there's only so much that you can do. So this is a careful balance. So we at FICM Repair, we're a solutions company. We're going to make sure that everything works with everything else, or with your long-term plan. So for example, if you dust a turbo because you weren't keeping it oiled and you got like an aftermarket filter that is cleanable, so you're supposed to spray it with oil and everything else, but say you weren't doing that, a little bit of maintenance tip right there, yeah, you're going to take out a turbo. And so now you've taken out a turbo and you're like, man, my real goal is to be running 600, 700 horsepower. Let me go ahead and get that bigger turbo. You know, I'll pick up that stage 2, say, or whatever. And you say, okay, fine, it'll work. Just recognize that there's only so much you can do with how much fuel you're burning. So ideally, you wouldn't be running a 1.5 on stock sticks. But, if, money's not unlimited for any of us. So if you're like, well, man, I put the 1.5 turbo in there, put the 2 turbo in there, knowing full well that I was going to get bigger sticks soon. Perfect. Just live with it for a little while. But just recognize the importance of not running too hot. So no more than 1200 degrees for more than a minute, and no more than 1500 degrees ever. Now, are there people that have gone ahead and they've said, hey, yes, I hit 1800 degrees. Well, good job out of you, but yeah, I sell engines. So please don't make a habit out of that, right? At all. Like that should be like, right? And there are some tuners out there that actually defuel the truck to save you from yourself, from your own silliness, very frankly. Some would call that stupidity, but this is a no judgment zone. I just got out of church. But at any rate, recognize the truth of what's going on. Recognize that what we want to do is we want to be in a world where it's balanced. So until you fix this, no amount of rolling into it is going to make this problem go away. What's going to make this go away is if you put a smaller turbo up in there, put bigger sticks up in there, or change your tuning. And if your tuner that you've used up until now isn't able to get it done, holler at us. We can help you with that. But we want everything to work with everything else. So just recognize that physics is physics is physics, and it doesn't matter if this is a Duramax or a Cummins or a Power Stroke. You still need the air-fuel combination to be balanced properly. So hope this helps. FICMRepair.com, we got you. We sell for everybody, so we don't have a dog in this hunt. We just want to help you. So like, comment, subscribe, repost, pay it forward. That's what we hope to do here. The goal is never to actually sell you anything. We just want to tell you stuff that corresponds and lines out with your vision for what you want your truck to be. And don't make the mistake also of thinking, oh, I need to keep my truck stock. I know that I get more fuel economy if I added more power, which you totally will, by the way. But I need it to be reliable, so I can't. No, you can get the best of both worlds. You can have reliability and the extra power both together, but it's got to be a engineered solution that takes in all these things into consideration, right? And also down that path, recognize, don't go too big on your turbo, don't go too big on your injectors unless your tranny can take it too. So watch my other videos on the fact that your automatic transmission, if it isn't automatic, doesn't upshift through 4th gear. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6 kind of stinks. So maybe you want to install those solenoids that video talks about. If you want more information on that, you can go find my video on TikTok, or hop on FICMRepair.com, scroll to the very bottom, and there's a video, how to prevent shift flare on a 5R110, that talks about that. All right, so a lot of stuff here. Sorry, nothing's easy in this life, is it? So FICMRepair.com, we're all in this together.